We are on.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome. Episode 172.
It is.
Is it?
Yes.
It is.
Friday afternoon, 2 p.m.
This is exciting. 2 p.m. for us.
2 p.m. for us.
Not those in Singapore.
Melbourne time.
That's right. Because we are worldwide, baby.
That's it.
And we got a live cross later with our Hearns race team, Team Yokomo Australia, who are over in Singapore.
Very exciting.
The Electric Singapore International Challenge.
It's a big team over there, isn't it?
Huge team. They got 6 of our drivers over there. So we'll catch up with Scotty and the boys and see how they're travelling. In the meantime, who have we got in the studio?
Who have we got in the studio?
The level seems to be jumping really high.
Is it? Are they too high? We're using new technologies.
Oh, okay.
And is it too high for everyone? What's it like? We've got new mics. And from what we can see, it's in the red. What's everyone think? Oh, blaringly loud. There you go. All right, let me fix that.
Can you fix that?
How's this?
You tell me.
Is this better?
Oh, yeah, that's better. Look at that.
Are we keeping it in the yellow now?
Yes, we are. Welcome back.
How's that?
We could have tested that. Let's welcome everybody. Who we got?
We got lots of people.
Yeah.
How about we say hello?
Suze.
Right.
Got Surian in there.
On. He's having a bit of a chat to the panda, I think.
Is he?
Oh, Dave White's on. Hello.
Good to see Panda.
Craig Jones.
Dave. Craig.
Oh, there's a wombat.
He's
Wombat
in there.
panda. Yep. Surian. We've got Thunder Turbine 88. Tony P's in.
Tony P's in.
Mold RC. Hello.
Hello indeed.
And who was Hoss RC? Hello.
Here we go.
All right. Oh, Sue said he could hear the sirens. What did you do? It's not always us.
Usually is. Usually me. Anyway, we don't have a car of the week.
No, we've got something different.
We've got part of a car,
We've got engine
part
of the
a
week.
part of a motorbike, part of something. It is engine of the week
That's right.
and not locomotive. Usually it's
No, it's not. It's not a.
It's not a locomotive. It is
Not
an
a steam
engine.
engine or
It
something.
is
or
a
a diesel engine.
It's an ICE. Is it?
It's a what?
Internal combustion engine.
Internal combustion engine.
That's
That is
what
ICE.
That's what they call it in F1 speak.
Oh, is it?
Welcome, everybody. Anyway, I digress. Let's cross over to Singapore and see how our team is going.
Oh,
I
okay.
can see him. He's a big, beautiful man. Where is he?
Here he comes. Oh, hello. Hello,
Buddy.
Steve. Welcome aboard.
How are you?
We're
Working base with you earlier, mate. The weather was looking a bit dicey.
there were massive thunderstorm cruised through this morning, and it was pretty moist.
Was it?
Oh,
But the track's
there
dry.
was
Have you been out yet?
Yeah, no, the track's all beautiful and dry.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. You look like you're
Sorry,
in a
boys.
container.
We are. We're in a
Yeah?
air conditioning.
Oh, air conditioning, of course.
Hello,
Hey,
everyone.
John. Hey, Steve. Who we got in there? That is fantastic.
There
Big
you go,
dog.
Steve. All right.
It's Big Dog. What's going on, buddy?
Yeah, I know. Just out here sending an Aussie style.
Yeah, how are you finding it?
Very fun, very challenging, very hot.
Is it
Very
fast?
nice. How hot is it?
Huh?
How hot is it?
Oh, no.
It is
What, in the 30s?
10 past.
7.
No, temperature.
Yeah, hot.
It's about 37 degrees, I think, today.
Wow.
Beautiful.
hot.
G'day, John. And how are you guys finding the track?
Absolutely awesome. So challenging, a little bit bumpy, but that's the challenge, right? It's just trying to find a setup for our suspension to absorb the bumps and still be quick.
Right.
And how are you going on the leaderboard so far?
Yeah, I think we're Steve and I are probably in the top 5 pace for open brushless. Before modified, I think we'll be in the top 5 pace as well, but just in the B main.
Same.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. And how's Simo going?
Here he is. Dog.
Here he is. He's avoiding the camera like the plague.
Hello.
How are you, Simo?
How are you?
I'm going good, buddy. How are you going?
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah.
That's all good. That's all I expected. How's the chili crab?
Sorry?
How's the chili crab?
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Have you managed to keep Stephen dosed up on his nuggets?
Yes, plenty.
Plenty of
Plenty
nuggets.
of nuggets.
Nugget power.
Fried chicken.
That is fantastic. Well, good luck over the weekend, mate. Enjoy. We'll get Scotty to go for a walk with us.
Hang on,
Take
we
us for
got
a walk.
Baden here as well.
Ah,
Hello. G'day.
Now, Baden, you were in studio only but a fortnight ago.
What's that?
I said you were in the studio only but a fortnight ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. And this is the
And
car
that-
being used.
And that front-wheel drive was in a box.
Correct, it was, and it's going really well. Like with minimal changes, and Matt's well, which he'll tell you, they're working really well. We're understanding the gearing they're using here, but we're on the pace, and it's awesome. It's so good.
Oh,
so
good.
So good.
Excellent to hear.
That is excellent news, buddy. Well, keep it up. Good luck over the weekend.
Thanks, mate.
We'll cruise to Matt.
Alrighty.
There he is.
Alrighty.
Howdy, woo!
Hey,
Hey,
hello,
look at this.
stranger.
You got viewers that don't need that view. How we doing?
Yeah, very well.
We are doing fantastic for a Friday afternoon. How are you?
Yeah, getting there. Just about to go run some TCR goodness.
Oh, look at that body show. That is gorgeous.
Very nice.
There's no damage yet.
Not as gorgeous as me.
No damage yet. No, things are going pretty good. Things
Yeah,
are going pretty good.
You're enjoying it?
We're
Well, hopefully the weather clears up for you guys. What's the forecast over the
thing-
remainder of the weekend?
much the same. So you probably
Is it?
most camp mornings and I think, and then just clearing. But everything dries so quickly here; it's insane.
Wow.
I suppose when it's 37 degrees. I imagine it's a bit sweaty though. I imagine the humidity's up around 148%.
Chafe, yeah.
Bit-
It's moist coming from
Yeah. So he keeps grabbing me there, and I keep saying, "No, don't grab me there."
No. Right,
Well,
okay.
well, good luck, Matthew. Have fun.
All
And
right,
I'm sure
gotta
you
go run.
will.
We're going to
Cheers.
have a walk and say hello to a few people.
Okay, so Scotty, there's a lot of international drivers there
Yeah.
this weekend, aren't there?
So that's
Oh, wow.
Wow, look at the pits. How come you guys get the air conditioned container?
because we're sooky Australians and we need air conditioning.
That's
These are
fair
all
enough.
locals. They're all locals
Right.
and they're used to this weather. It's nothing for them.
Right. Oh, okay. Wow.
Zoom.
I'm
Oh,
heading
right.
about to go out with the front wheel drive
Okay.
bad boy.
okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So, we'll have a
and
bit of-
young Scotty Ernest is meant to be over there running the joint this weekend, but unfortunately he was in
Yeah,
a bad car
he-
accident last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He should be coming. It sounds like he should be here possibly today or tonight.
Oh, wow.
But yeah,
Oh,
he
so
had
he's
a bad
making it.
car- Oh, geez. Had a bad car accident. Actually, we'll grab Healy's Groscamp, one of the ex-world champions. Healy's. This is our live cross to Hearns Hobbies in Australia. Come in the show.
All right.
Hello,
So
how are
Billy-
you?
And
Hello.
Billy's he's a factory Infinity driver, aren't you? And
Yep.
you're there on behalf of Infinity because that's an Infinity event, isn't it? What you're at this weekend?
I'm not sure. I think it's organized by the Tamiya, Tamiya Singapore,
Yeah.
That's
And Infinity.
fantastic.
and it's also sponsored by Infinity. So
Yeah,
so our
beautiful,
board
beautiful.
asked us to come because we have also the week after we have the GP race, the Singapore Open.
Yep.
So there was a good opportunity to come early and have some fun with the EP car.
You get an extra week to get used to the beautiful weather.
Well, actually not really because I was in Thailand for the last 3 weeks on holiday. So I get yeah.
Okay.
That is fantastic.
So yeah.
Fantastic, Jules. Well, thanks for taking the time to say hello
And
and
good luck
joining
for
us
the
in
weekend.
Australia. And good luck for the weekend.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's good to know.
Scotty's got all the
people.
connections.
He has.
Hey?
I've got connections all around the world, boys. Don't you worry about that.
Scotty too hottie
Hey?
on the trotty.
They all see me arrive, mate, and they just jump to attention.
They
Start
get
tearing their
excited.
clothes.
They
Yeah,
all
here's
clinch a
some,
little bit, probably.
Here's an RC motorbike. Where's old mate's RC motorbike? Have a look at this thing. These things
RC
are wild.
motorbike.
How much fun are they?
How cool is this? So they have these plastic things on the side that allows for it to lay down as much as you want. So if you want it to lay down right down, they chop them down even lower and lower.
Oh, really? A tuning aid as well.
That hooked in.
They're really cool. I have seen them get around locally, but not at that sort of level. Yep.
That's for running.
Yeah.
So it's
they're saying this one's for running in the wet.
Oh, wet weather bike.
Oh, okay.
So cool. They're unreal.
Yeah.
Very wild.
Who makes them?
The tyres.
Oh, gee.
The tyres get chewed up pretty good too. Look at that.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
wow.
really soft. GRPs make a lot of tyres for those.
All right.
Yeah, the Italian GRPs.
And then when they get to that stage, they go into there.
Oh, they're in the bin.
All right,
show us the track, Scott.
Oh, hang on, all right. It's out here. Let's go. I'm going to stand in the shade because it is really hot.
Is it?
Is it?
Oh, okay. Here we go.
So who's the
Hope you
fast
can see
guys?
it.
Obviously the Aussies.
This is front-wheel drive.
Front-wheel
TCR.
drive.
Okay.
So it's a bit
This
of time
little
practice what you're going
chicane
through.
area. This little chicane area here is pretty challenging. It gets very, very narrow. It's a
So
bit
it looks like
evil,
a pretty
but
big track.
Absolutely.
So it's for gas as well?
It does come right out of here. I'll go up on the
Right.
driver's stand in a sec, and you'll get a better view from up there.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll go do a hot lap with Maddie.
All right. I'll head up on the driver's stand. Let's go. Come on.
Wow, that's a pretty massive
Knees
pit
up.
area, isn't it?
Let's run. Yeah. Well, that big white tent over there is that's all been air conditioned as well. So they got an air
Right.
conditioner on that end. So
Okay.
keep it nice and cool.
Yes.
So there you go,
Is that
up this way.
Is
down
that the
way.
Infinity tent?
Yeah, that's the Infinity tent. But there's Yokomo guys and everything in there.
Right.
It's pretty cool in there, actually. It's very nice. So that's in the driver's stand up here.
Okay.
I'll,
Nice container.
Yep.
I'll sneak up and in.
Yeah.
All right. Let's flip you that way.
Oh, wow.
Wow, look at that.
I'll try and find
Yeah, that's
Jenko.
decent size, isn't it?
You got to look for the
There's
pink
Jenko.
and white one.
There's Jenko there, the white and pink.
Oh, so
Going
now
all over the joint.
I can tell what you mean by the challenging chicane now.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty
Following-
funky angles.
Yeah. Some of the concrete curbs are very chewed out and broken, and you just don't
There's
touch them.
There's a stick radio user right next to you. That's a bit rare.
There is. Look at that. Yep.
There you
There's
go.
a random every now and again, isn't there?
Yes. Yes.
Well, there doesn't look to be a cloud in the sky, so that looks beautiful. So I hope the nice weather keeps up for you.
Well, the ocean's just out there, and all the
really?
container ships and everything that are all parked out there, they're
Right.
all waiting to load up and get rocking with the stuff. Well, while they're docked there, they've got to pay a parking fee, we were told by the taxi driver, and it's calculated by the size of the ship as to how much they've got to pay while they're sitting there waiting.
Beautiful.
Very interesting. And the cost of cars over here are just astronomical. You can see why people don't buy cars.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they
They're
try
all
and
got
keep
electric-
people off the road, don't they? They don't really want cars on the road over
No,
there.
that's right.
The
So that's why
pollution, the pollution here is like pretty much zero. It's
Right.
amazing. Beautiful.
And the
Yeah,
train work,
really
the
clean.
train network is beautiful.
Public transport.
Yeah. It's amazing. All right, we'll come down and we'll have a speak to Nico. Got some people here.
Oh, there he is.
Nico Lee.
Hello, Nico.
It's been a long time
Right,
since we
that's it.
spoke. I think it was the BD10 LCR
Mm.
that we had a chat with you from Hearns in Australia.
Awesome. BD10, I reckon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We had him on the show.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah,
remember.
yeah.
Well, good luck, Nico. How's your car going? Your BD12?
Oh, my car is going well. So just
Yeah?
set up and we'll see how it goes.
Very
Are
good.
you just running the one class over the weekend, Nico?
Yes, for sure, because I'm also co-organizing this event.
Yes.
Oh, right.
Overlook everything and make sure everything is okay.
Oh, very busy.
Well, on behalf of Hearns Hobbies and Team Yokomo Australia, thank you for extending the invite to our team and welcoming the boys over. It's been a big thing for them, and I know each and every one of them's having an absolute blast, having a really good time. So thank you for helping us be part of it.
Thank you very much for coming. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck over the weekend,
Good
mate.
job, Nico.
All right,
Very
thank
good
you.
job. And we got young Ethan as well from.
Hello.
Oh,
He's
hello.
the fast guy. There's Ethan. Hey, mate. How you going? Welcome from Australia. Thank you for taking care of the race team and not letting Scotty get too out of control.
That's still to happen. But you are.
Yes, you still have the weekend, so please keep an eye out. It's for your safety.
Yeah. Make sure they all get back on the plane safely.
All right, we'll keep walking around. What do you reckon?
All right,
Thanks, boys.
okay.
Yeah, we can have another
might,
couple of minutes of time in
We
Singapore.
might even. We'll head down to the Infinity tent. We might even be able to talk to Nyato Matsukura from Japan, and
I believe Jesse's over there too. Yeah.
Yeah, Jesse's there. Yeah, a couple of my other mates from around the world. You know, it's just nothing. No, it's a real good family, the RC scene. I tell you, I've met a lot of guys from around the world. Even this bloke here. Come here, you. Your family? No, this is Hearns Hobbies in Australia.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. How are you?
I met this bloke at TITC many a time.
Yeah, man. Yes,
And we've always been friends. Okay. Hey, we'll grab this bloke here, Ronald Volker. Come here, you. This is Brett and BJ from Hearns Hobbies. Doing a live
Hello,
stream
Ronald.
tonight.
How are you? Welcome.
Hello.
Fantastic.
Nice to meet
Good to see you there. Make sure you let the Yokomos go past you.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Take care.
He's a good. All right, we'll let him go. He's got to work on his house. Ronald, see ya. He's very busy. He hurt his car in the last run, so he's.
Oh, really?
That's a Mugen. He's allowed to.
Sweating a little bit.
I bet he's got fast. I bet he's got some legs down the straight though with his Orca powered car.
Oh mate, he's super fast, and his car is so quiet you just don't even hear it. Yeah, he's amazing driver.
Have you put your Orca motor out in Fury yet?
Yeah, no, I've turned turbo and boost up, and hooking along.
Good.
It's very very impressive, I tell you.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, we'll go around.
Oh, we're in the tent.
We're in the tent. The VIP, is it?
Yeah, this is the Infinity tent. All the Infinity boys are here.
Yep.
Right.
This bloke, I don't know who this bloke is. I say his name's Jesse or something from Australia.
Who are you talking to?
Brett and BJ.
Oh, hello.
Jesse Davis. It is Brett and BJ from Hearns Hobbies here in Melbourne.
How you going?
Yeah,
Hello,
good, thanks, mate. Good to see another Victorian over there representing.
Yeah, trying my best.
You've got a big nitro race next week as well, yeah?
Yeah, the Singapore Open for 8 scale. So that's the main. But I thought we'd come a bit early and play with this shitty car.
How's your 10 scale tour going?
As in EP.
Beep. We didn't hear. No one heard that.
That's right.
Oh, really?
The rest of the boys are all like, "Hey."
Yes.
No one wants to run.
Oh,
these
good
games
luck.
all the time.
Well, good luck anyway, Jesse. Thanks for saying hello.
No worries, buddy.
All right.
Have a good time.
I'll say a quick hello to Nyato Matsukura.
Hello.
This is
Hello.
BJ.
How are you?
Welcome.
Okay.
Scotty, you need to get that haircut before you come home, mate. That guy is fast.
Oh yeah, Nyato is a very quick guy.
Yeah.
Yes, I met Nyato at DITC as well, and he's a good guy.
He must be the favourite for this weekend.
He's Japanese, yeah?
Yes.
Your car good?
Yeah, I'm good. Still good.
Nice. No,
I try to my best.
He's from Japan. Japan national champion?
International and a world champion.
And world champion.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, how come you're not in Yokomo? Imagine how much faster you could be.
World champion there. They're everywhere.
That's
Yes.
fantastic.
Yes.
Well, have fun. Thank you. All
But
right,
we got
Scotty.
world champion here as well.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Hello.
We got Victor. Say hello to DJ.
Hey, what's up?
DJ.
G'day.
Hello, Victor.
How you going?
All
Congratulations.
good?
Have fun over there.
Yeah, for sure.
All the way from Australia, mate. Have fun.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Thank you.
All right.
All right,
So, yeah,
Scotty,
no,
I think you should stop annoying people before you give yourself
good.
a bad rap.
That's right. Otherwise, we hear about you in the news.
Yeah.
Oh, this is one of my
Yeah.
other mates. How to say
Oh, hello.
How you going?
Good bloke.
Hello.
Hello.
He's
Hello.
done done a tyre change for me in the Formula 1 at TRDC. Done a good job.
Oh, very good.
All right, boys.
Excellent. All right, thanks, Scotty.
That's all right. I'll get back out here into the lovely cool temperature. Oh,
Yep.
Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah, you just be sure to throw the heat down on the track.
Oh, yes. No, I'll get that
Have
Orca
fun.
motor screaming.
Make sure that the Hearns racing team and Team Yokomo Australia look after each other. Make sure everybody gets on the plane safely.
Yeah, we will. It's all good.
Yeah.
We will
Excellent.
keep having fun. Don't you worry.
And
All
make
right.
sure you
I'm
share plenty of photos and videos with us so I can put it up on our social media over the weekend so people can stay in touch.
That's right. We'll all be supporting you.
No worries,
Go
boys.
get them.
Go get them, guys. Thanks very much,
good.
Scott.
All right, thanks.
That's
Catch up.
all right.
Thanks, mate. Bye-bye.
Bye.
He's a pest. Hey?
A what?
A pest.
Oh, but look. Everyone loves him.
He does. No, it's really, really good. Like I said, it's quite a insular sort of thing, isn't it? The RC racing community.
But that was amazing, seeing all the world champions and
All the
top
world
level.
champions, all the big names.
Almost feels like a mini world there, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And it comes from, I suppose, Nico Lee, one of the organisers, putting the invite out, making it attractive for the international guys to come.
Yes.
And it was really good that he reached out and got the Hearns racing team involved. You know, and I'm sure the boys will learn a lot. They'll have heaps of fun, and they will come home fast.
Absolutely.
You know?
Oh yeah. After running together with such high level competition, it always elevates. Doesn't it?
So good luck to them. Thank you heaps, Scott, for joining us on that. And stay in touch.
All right.
What have we got?
Okay, let's try and catch up with all these comments. Now, where are we? Okay, that's where we were really loud and blowing out everyone's eardrums. And now we've got everyone saying
it's too quiet.
Hello. Now, I think Suze has got a good idea about this engine because he's probably seen it already.
Nah.
Should we let him on? He's not allowed, yeah?
Well,
is he allowed to guess?
He's allowed.
He's allowed to guess?
He's allowed to guess. What
Should
is
I
it?
put this up?
He wouldn't even know. Wouldn't know an engine. All right. He does know.
Fiat Abarth 1000 engine.
How many cc's is it though?
How many cc's?
And how much does it weigh?
Oh, we don't know how much it weighs yet.
I haven't got any scales.
No, don't know. Okay, what else have we got here?
What have we got, Beach? Keep us in the loop. Oh, choke on this coffee. I'm so excited. There's the guys over there. It's amazing.
It's beautiful weather. I mean, we've actually got a cold spell coming through Melbourne at the moment. It's like 12 degrees.
In Adelaide too, I think. They've
Is it?
experienced it too, yeah.
And things got blown down in Sydney.
So, yeah. Have you ever raced internationally?
No, I haven't.
No, it's something I've never done. Something I'd love to do one day, but I suppose you really have to be at the top of your game.
I've driven on an international track, but not at an event.
Yep. An RC car or a jet hopper or what? What was it?
It was an RC car.
Was it?
It was at Yatabe Arena.
Oh, that's like a holy grail of Yokomo, no?
It is.
Scuba?
It is. I'd like to visit there again because they've changed it around a little bit.
Have they?
So last time we were there...
You might have to take a drifter with you next time.
Maybe. I could try to borrow one.
They wouldn't lend it to you.
No, probably not then. In my driving style.
So it is a Fiat Abarth engine, but I want to know more about it.
Okay.
All right. What else have you got for us on today's show?
I thought we'll have a look at some new little bits and pieces that have come in.
I love bits and pieces.
But let's look at the main thing.
What?
It's this. We have a new compact airbrush compressor.
I just can't help looking at it without giggling.
Well, maybe
Just
a
a
lot of
little
people
bit.
just can't work it out yet, but
I'm quite immature.
when you look at it from different angles,
It sort of looks like an elephant.
well, it is an elephant,
What do you
isn't
mean?
it? Well, they've designed it to look like an elephant.
So
So there's a trunk.
there's a trunk.
Yep. You got the eyes there,
Yep.
and you've got
You've
a
got
little hole here.
You've got an airbrush holder.
Yes,
That's what you've got.
it's got little feet.
For
And the
airbrush.
great thing about this compact airbrush compressor is it's got great performance for its price.
Well, it's huge power,
Mm.
isn't it?
Mm.
I'm going to use it to clean down my RC cars, I think. It's got that much power.
It's got a fair bit of power. Okay, so it's really compact because it is just a compressor motor.
And this is a brand new product to Hearns Hobbies.
That's right. It's just arrived.
And it's from
Sing?
Seng.
Yep.
And what's it called?
It's called the compact airbrush compressor.
It's funny that it's called the compact airbrush compressor when it looks like an elephant.
It's like a baby elephant, isn't it?
A little
so look, I'm sure we'll have a nickname for it soon.
Yeah.
Because we used to move a lot of the toasters because they look like a toaster. The
one-
toaster was quite a lot bigger
This one
than
looks
this.
like an elephant.
That's right. So this can be, I don't know, something will naturally come about, whether it's Dumbo, Jumbo, or elephant, or any of those things.
Well,
Well, how about we'll have a quick go.
I want the airbender to come out of retirement.
Oh, there you go.
And paint something.
So I've got attached to this.
We're going to bundle it up.
We will. So a bundle like this. And what else was there going to be? A cleaning pot, wasn't there?
The cleaning pot, the Mac valve.
Yeah. So we've got the quick release here with the Mac valve attached. And the great thing about the Mac valve is because this is compact and it's economical, it doesn't come with a regulator.
No.
No.
You don't need it. If
with
you've got
this, with a Mac valve, that helps you adjust the pressure.
Mm.
So let's get some paint into it and fire it up. What do you reckon? So let's just quickly mix up. I'll mix up some black.
Don't ask me to paint. Okay.
Why not?
I can paint.
What did I do with my? I've lost my paint.
What do you mean?
I misplaced it.
You misplaced it. What does it look like?
Looks like paint in a jar.
I've not seen any.
I think I'll put it over here.
I have not seen any paint in a jar.
No? Oh, there it is. I hit it too well. All right, here we go.
Ooh.
All right, I got some black here because black's going to be easy to see.
You are well equipped.
I've got some.
Look at the holder. It's actually working really well.
It is. So let's just pour a bit of thinner in there first.
You can't do that.
I'm just going to do this because it's a bit easier to... I would normally pre-mix it before I poured anything in there.
You are loose. You can't do that.
There's nothing wrong with being loose from time to time.
I've got XF1.
You have? All right.
I'm not going to shake it.
Okay. Why aren't you going to shake it?
Because it goes in the lid and then you yell at me.
Doesn't matter. That's already happened.
What are you doing now?
I'm putting it in here.
Is that how you do that?
Well, this is just a quick mix.
Quick mix?
Yeah, just for demonstration purposes.
It's like panel line.
There we go.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'll put a little bit more in there. How's that?
Do you want to go to the overview so people can see what you're doing, the top view?
We can do.
Have a look.
All right, so this is what I'm doing here. All right, so I just poured a bit of thinner in there and just put a bit of paint in there.
Bit of XF1.
Yeah. It's not what I would normally do. I would normally like to pre-mix this so I can work out the consistency. But that'll do.
Did you lose the button from your shirt?
Hey? Oh, no.
No?
That's quite glamorous, isn't it?
A little bit. I don't know if I'd call it glamorous.
No? Okay. All right. So what we're doing. Okay. Well, there's a cover if we want.
Yeah,
we'll
you
put
need
that
a
on.
cover.
We'll put that on.
Otherwise, you spill paint everywhere.
All right. So what we've got to do is we need to switch this on. Let's get this in shot so everyone can see. So this has got a little switch on the front. You see there? You see that?
You're still in the
Flick it
overhead,
on.
did you know?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice and quiet.
It is quiet.
I'm going to move this little engine in there because...
In case I spray it. Why? Do you think I'll spray it?
Well, potentially.
Now, I'll just show you. Now, we've got the Mac valve here, and the Mac valve controls the pressure, and we've actually got it screwed down, so there's no pressure at the moment. Okay, so...
And that helps when you're dry.
That's right.
Dry braking.
Now, as we screw this open, you can hear we're actually getting air. And that's full, and then you hear, as I screw it down, with less pressure, and then there's none again. So we can control the pressure just from spinning this little valve. Just like that. And then if we want to spray, we'll just do this. We've just got thinner coming through at the moment because that's what I put in there first. But here's the color.
Look at that airbrush.
It's all right, isn't it?
It is beautiful. And that is just a 0.3 jobby.
It is a 0.3. This is how fine we can get it. Pretty decent, isn't it?
Look at that. That is beautiful. That is calligraphy. That's why they call you the airbender.
Well, I don't know if you can see that. Let's zoom in on it. Is that sharp yet?
Gotta get it in focus.
Is that focus? There we go.
It's probably going to be hard because
I can't really tell what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. So you can see how fine it is there. Pretty good, isn't it?
that is absolutely beautiful.
So something like this as a package would be under 200 or around 200.
I reckon.
Which is pretty good, I think.
So that's going to include the compressor, the airbrush, 9 steps cleaning pot.
Have we got a cleaning pot
the
here?
air line, and the quick release coupler.
So yeah, that's what the cleaning pot looks like, and we quite often use that.
So if you don't want to put it in the elephant's butt, I mean, the
so
airbrush holder.
So that's a holder, which is great. But here you can actually clean, and it acts as a holder as well.
That's my favorite thing,
isn't it?
You can flush out between colors and stuff. I'm so excited about that. I'm so grateful for Hang Seng for giving us these amazing products.
This is actually a quick release as well.
That would be really handy.
Because we're going to talk about some of the accessories now that we got in at the same time as this compressor.
Well, accessorize me.
Accessorize you? Okay, let's move this aside. So I talked about the quick release here.
Did you?
Let's go over on the top. Let me just focus that a bit better. All right, so if we cut it through over here, you can see the quick release now. So there's a mech valve. So if you screw that in, it reduces the pressure, screw it out, and allows more pressure through. And then just here, if we pull this down, it allows...
It's a very satisfying little...
That's right. And here, it actually cuts off the air. So you won't notice it so much with a non-tanked compressor that we have at the moment. But if you try to do that with a tanked one, it will just keep all the air coming out.
Huffing.
That's right. And this allows you to easily change your airbrushes because this set actually comes with 2 male fittings.
Yep.
Because most people, at the most, would have 2. If you need more, then you buy another one. And you probably have another hose anyway if you've got that many airbrushes. But you get this with 2 of these. And this just presses in. And there we go.
I love that.
Just like that. And it's fully sealed. And they come... Actually, where do I put them?
You're going to put paint everywhere.
Oh, here we go.
What did I do?
Yeah, they come like this. So there's a packet there. So there's 9 steps. And there's your main Mac valve part here with 1 male attached, and there's a spare for your second airbrush.
Yep.
Awesome, awesome accessory. So no matter what sort of compressor you have or airbrush, handy for anything.
Yeah, because that's all 8-inch fitting.
That's right, 1/8.
Standard.
Yep. Okay, from there, we've got the thread adapter set.
Thread?
Yeah. So we've got 3 adapters there. So depending on the compressors you get around the place, they can vary between, these are the 2 main ones.
Yep.
Okay, so this is 1/8 of an inch on the inside to 1/4 of an inch. And this is the other way around. So that's 1/4 of an inch to 1/8. And if you want to extend your hoses, if you've got a couple of hoses,
male to male,
that's it. There's this one here too. Or in some cases, you may have a
junction.
That's right. Or even some compressors do have an 1/8 fitting, and it might have a 1/4. And if you can undo it, then you can just make it 1/8 to 1/8.
If you're putting a regulator in.
Yeah, that's right. So that's handy there. So most common sizes in one packet.
Yep.
All right. I actually opened one up here. Here's what they look like close up. Yep.
Nice. Very
because
practical.
with all this, you can, you can do that as well.
Why would you want to do that?
I don't know, because you can get them to interconnect.
Oh, nice. I like it.
There we go. So that'll do most of your adapting needs. Okay, and finally we have this, which is a cleaning set.
Oh, the 9 steps airbrush cleaning set.
And it comes with all the really useful tools, particularly if you do a lot of airbrushing.
Open it.
Open it. There we go.
Oh, you got one open.
Okay, so what do we have here? Let's get in a
what
bit
do
tighter.
we have here? Let me in there. Can you put this in a holder or something?
Yeah. Pop it in there.
Stick this in here. What have we got here? Let me have a... Oh, that looks sharp. This is the ultimate in nozzle cleaning.
Okay, so this is a reamer.
Yeah, so when you have your nozzle out of your airbrush, when you're giving it a deep, thorough clean, this will help get all the crud and paint from behind where the needle sits.
So particularly if you're using some paint and it's had a chance to dry on the edge of the bottle, just like the one we opened up before. And if you get a little bit of that debris falling in, well, they'll block up the nozzle.
Yeah.
And the easiest way to get it out is to actually take it out of the nozzle.
Yep.
And quite often you won't be able to blow it out because it's stuck in there.
Yeah.
And just gently put the reamer in there, rotate it, and then flush it back the other way. Maybe blow through the nozzle the other way.
Yep.
It'll clear it out in no time.
Look at that. That looks dangerous.
It
That
does,
is
doesn't it?
something I'm not allowed.
So you need to be careful when using that, and just don't put any pressure forward, because otherwise you extend the size of the nozzle hole.
You'll turn your 0.2 millimeter nozzle
into a 1 mil. And then we have these
more
little
nozzle cleaners,
little pipe cleaner types. Okay, so these are twisted. Let me zoom in there.
Twisted wire steel.
That's it. And they come out at different diameters. And because they're twisted like a spring, when you poke them through, it's actually removing material.
Yeah, you won't get fuzzy bits.
That's right. So you get really fine, and then they go to the really broad ones. So the broad one you'll be using through the center of the airbrush, where the needle will be going through. And this will be like behind the this point here, where you want to clear it out. In case paint goes back through here, and that'll bring it out.
That often happens on mine.
Does it?
Usually from mishandling.
And then from that, we've got the furry ones.
These are nice to clean out your vortice. What do we call it? I don't know.
So even through the top. So the cup.
Oh yeah, the cup.
From the cup.
The cup cleaner.
Yeah.
It's like a tiny little scale chimney sweep.
Well, that's it.
Hey, yep.
Okay. So
Clean my
little,
chimney.
little pipe cleaners.
I was thinking about the conical, the jet bit. You know what I mean?
Oh, for the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So the nozzle cover.
Yeah, the nozzle cover. This bit
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Whoops.
There it is. That thing
Exactly this bit, because that often when I'm doing acrylic polycarbonate paint, can form a skin.
It will. It will collect around the outside,
and it will collect around the outside. So this here will be the perfect little brush to get that.
Absolutely. Yep.
Without doing any damage.
That's right.
I love it. Let me put that on there without damaging the needle.
There you go. Beautiful.
That is perfect,
isn't it?
These are really good little toolkits.
How good is it? And all that comes in the one packet. Okay, so, and because they're all on the ring, you can either put the rings together and you keep them all together. Very useful, particularly a lot of airbrushing. Everyone needs a set of this.
Wonder what else I could clean with this.
Hey?
I reckon hinge pin holes.
Hinge pin holes?
And RC arms.
Yeah.
Hey?
You could. So there you go. Along with this compact air compressor, which we just demonstrated, we've got these 3 packets of accessories here. So we've got the quick connect with the Mac valve, we've got the thread adapter set, and we've got the airbrush cleaning kit.
Fantastic
Super useful.
Things.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. These
Good stuff,
these
isn't
are
it?
really cool. These are going to fly out the door.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There we go.
Let's talk engines.
Oh, what do we got? Shall we go back here? Hang on, let me get this off the bench. So I feel like I'm going to knock it over.
Do you?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I don't want to.
You
But
crash the elephant.
there's a good chance that I might accidentally do that.
Did we get any further?
Further along, let's have a look. What have I missed up here? There's a lot of like long.
Can you
Lachlan McGee, hello. He's joining us.
He's got a fine beard, that man.
So apparently it's good luck for the trunk to be sticking up. Do you think he's talking about the elephant?
He's not talking about you.
What trunk have I got? Oh. What else we
Can
got
you
here?
go to the overhead while I can show
Overhead?
you?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, look at that.
I can tell that it's an Abarth engine because it's got Abarth written on it.
Really?
But I don't have any context.
It sort of gives it away a bit. What about the furry bits?
Aren't they gorgeous? Almost looks like grass. HKS style.
No, we've got no
filters.
more takers, so no one's guessed the weight, and we don't know the weight of it either.
We don't know the weight.
Do we need to measure it?
Probably not. Oh, look at that. It's a rusty pipe.
So when it was brand new, that pipe was white, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'd say
It's been
white.
driven pretty hard.
Driven real hard. It's about to get driven harder.
Is that it?
I've got a feeling.
Really?
Anyway, let's go back to normal service.
All right, what are we looking at now? What do you got for us?
I'm going to take a dive into my bag.
Oh. Might have to take that out a bit.
My Rubik's World bag.
Really?
It's a big one. I hope I picked up the right one. Doesn't sound right.
Why?
I'm just not familiar with what's in there.
You can't remember?
Oh, yes, I can.
Can you? What do you got in there? Oh!
Look at what we got.
All right, so there's some pretty important stuff here. Going to be very useful because we've got a big meet coming up.
We have got a huge meeting coming up. We've been preparing long and hard, but these Tamiya truck tires, the Euro truck tires, have been quite elusive the past 6 months. So I'm really glad that we got heaps of stock in.
With that, we got white or chromies.
And black.
Oh, I've got blacks too. Oh, I didn't see them.
Yeah, they're the wheels.
So we've got 3 choices.
Yep. And
Okay.
they're the same width front and rear, but yeah, so that's a set. So 1 set of wheels.
Okay, and we've got the tires
and
to
the
match.
tires. So that is for your Tamiya Euro trucks.
That's right.
And these are super popular up at Bendigo.
Yes.
So coming up to the Bendigo Classic.
Yes.
Meanwhile,
what else you got?
On the other side of the fence, and I say that just because, I don't know, it's like yin and yang is like Tamiya and Kyosho. You know what I mean?
Oh, there's a balance there?
Yeah, there's a balance
to
there.
bring equilibrium to the world.
The world. We have some Kyosho phaser parts.
Okay, so you got some arms.
We've got some arms, got some gearbox cases. These are going to be all too familiar for those who race phaser.
Yep.
Got some dog bones.
Yep.
Really
and,
cool.
And the disc brakes and the rotors, they're really
Yep.
important.
Most people unscrew them.
Do they?
Oh, no, just the calipers they unscrew.
Ah.
Not me.
No, you keep them on.
And look
Scale
at that.
appearance.
Fresh legs.
Yes.
14 single.
Yes. New motors.
New motor.
Yeah,
So
good.
Do yourself a favor. Freshen up your phaser. And rest assured now that the Hearns Racing Truck of Fury will be out there doing laps.
When's the Bendigo Classic
The
again?
Bendigo Classic. The 13th to the 15th of October.
Okay,
About
so
5 weeks away.
Yeah, so there's
We'll
still
take-
some places available, aren't there?
There is some places available.
Yeah. So go to our Facebook page, look up the events. You'll find the Bendigo Classic event there for 2023 and
Yes.
the links there to get all the information you need for entering.
And stay up to date with news and products and that sort of stuff.
That's right.
You know,
Now,
so
last
we'll
week
put-
we also talked about the tyres, right? So
We did.
tyres are available now. They're the control tyres.
All the control tires are available.
Yes. So all the control suite tyres. And we also had a demonstration on how to prep the tyres, which
Yeah.
were actually cut. And we will be sharing that
I
at a
shared
later
it.
stage. Oh, you shared it already?
I shared it.
Okay.
I put it up in the group. I put it up
okay.
on the event page.
Okay. So if you'd like to learn a little bit about prepping tyres for racing and how to make them last
And
longer.
it's nothing super complicated. We didn't use
No,
anything
that's right.
dangerous or whatever.
No.
So we've got the D32 treaded.
Yes.
Sweet tires. That is for all the phaser classes in Junior 21.5.
Mhm.
We've got the sweet Bendigo tires, the
Mhm.
40s. They
Yep.
offer 21.5 and 13.5 touring.
Yes.
And then we've got the sweet D36 slicks.
Mhm.
And they're for TCR and modified.
That's right.
So 3 tires across all the classes.
Mhm.
If you have entered and got your tickets to race, get your tires.
Yeah. Make sure you get your tyres.
Yeah, don't leave it to the last minute. I won't say that there's limited quantities, but there's no limit to what people can buy. So
Yeah. So
there's
if someone
people
decides to
buying-
buy 100 sets for practice, then they're going to get them. At this stage, they're going to get them.
Yeah.
If you leave it a bit later, then
I hope that doesn't happen. But
No.
yeah, if you know you've got 2 sets of tires allocated to yourself, just
Yeah.
grab those 2 sets
That's
or
it.
what you want to practice. Don't leave it to the last minute. We won't be having tires on the day, I don't believe. So it's all going to be all pre-done.
That's right. Alrighty. Okay. So
That's
what else
awesome.
we got here? We have got visiting from New Zealand, Sean McCormick. Thanks for joining us. What else we got here?
What have we got?
I don't know. We've got no takers on weight. I guess no one's got an idea on weight,
Well, that's right. We're not going to weigh it.
aren't we? Okay.
Let's not weigh it.
Well, we've already worked out what it is, right?
Yep.
And what is
Cereal.
it? What is it? What?
What time
What-
is it? That's what I don't know.
Well, it's about time, I think.
Well, there's 2 build projects that we can talk about.
All right. So how about we talk about the other build project?
Yep.
So we're building quite a special buggy.
I think it's special.
I think it's special too.
I think it's
When I had a
very
close look
special.
at it with Cookie that other day, it looked pretty special.
And a special guest of ours, Tony Gray, gave us the opportunity. He goes, I want one of these buggies for myself and I can't be bothered building it.
Yeah.
And he said, well, how about we build it together? And I said, yes, we should.
It's a bit of bonding time, isn't it?
Oh, so much bonding.
Let's have a look at it.
It's beside you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's beside you. What is it?
I'm beside myself. I don't know. Does anyone recognize that? What is that? I don't know if anyone recognizes it.
I wouldn't recognize it.
I would.
Well, only because you've seen the box.
Well, yeah. Well,
Does it belong to this engine?
that looks sort of cool.
Oh, it's a rear engine car. Does it go like that?
Oh, look at that. That's
Maybe
pretty cool, isn't
maybe
it?
it can hang out the back.
Let's get on the top. Let's see what it looks like.
There's a little tray for it. Mid-mount
Oh.
for ultimate handling.
To me, you should sell these engine bits separate, shouldn't they?
Well, I think you should make them.
I reckon people would buy them.
You could just buy scale engines to paint.
Yeah.
How cool's that?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. What have we got?
A Tamiya BBX.
What are these suckers?
Now, this has been one of the most hotly anticipated kits of 2023. We got to play with it and finger it at the Melbourne Toy and Hobby Show back in February.
Yeah, we took it apart, didn't we?
A little bit. Now I've got the opportunity to sell them, and we've sold like 36 of them or something so far, 38 of them. And yeah, taking the opportunity to actually build one, and I am super impressed.
Well, look at it. I mean, that's the chassis with the gearbox on it now.
I know,
that's
they've got beautiful box art, 3-gear gearbox, stealth style transmission, as it's been aptly named over the years.
Yeah, so you can see here's a 3-gear.
And that reveal in the gearbox case,
Yep.
that is for an optional slipper. So there will be plenty of optional parts and hop-up parts available for this car.
I don't know why, but this part is my favorite bit. That's the
Why?
backing for the gear cover. So traditionally, these covers would just be this section, and it would be sealed off with the motor mount.
The motor mount.
But they've actually shaped it. It's got a chamfer in it on this.
Yeah.
And it feels really nice. I think that's really classy. Because, I mean, this is a car that's been designed from the ground up. You've got a very complicated mold there in the chassis. And you see the actual kick up here for the steering posts.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yep. You got countersunk.
All hex head screws too.
Yes, that's nice. And they're black.
Didn't have to get Tony's jizz in my hand for this one.
No.
The jizz screwdriver. The jizz screwdriver, mate.
Yeah, I know.
Japanese
Nice, isn't
industrial
it?
standards.
Yes.
Just to clarify.
Yes.
You look at me like I'm a weirdo.
I'm not looking at you. I'm avoiding looking at you. And then you've got the speed controller mount here.
Yes.
Which has got a cover that sort of hides it. And it gives it a really nice scale appearance.
It's got a scoop.
It has, isn't it? So it's angled like that because the battery cover here,
yes,
actually, once you release it, it folds up.
It does.
Yeah.
And it's
Very
got
cool.
a big cage that goes on too. But we'll see that as we go along.
That's right.
Have you got anything else for us?
No. Why don't we talk about the project where
the Australian
this belongs to?
the Australian exclusive project. Do you want to talk about that?
Yep. So we've been building, or you've been building to start with Tony Gray, the Fiat Abarth 1000. And that's why we've got this engine here. So there it is. There's a box.
There's the box for
part
it.
one of the build is already live. Part two will be going live next week. And we'll be showcasing each part of the build as we go along.
Can you hear that?
What's that? I can't hear that. What is that?
It's a pretty empty box.
Oh, is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. That's
That's
pretty empty
because
box.
most of it is already built. And where is that?
A little bit of it is built.
There, look at that.
How cool is that?
So we changed the color scheme a little bit. We made it a
Changed
bit
it from
brighter.
clear.
Well, yes.
It did come clear.
It did come
so
clear.
it is pretty a change
Yes.
from
So
the way
the box art. So this part of the box art is pretty similar, but we did put a lame flake in it. Now, what's a lame flake?
the lame flake is PS53 for those that don't know.
Really? So
And it's got a black cap, which is deceptive because it's not black paint or tinted in any way, shape, or form.
no. So maybe that's so it's easier for you to visualize what lame flake is.
Because that. Yeah, look at the little speckles of paint.
Yeah. So it's got all these fleck in multicolors that comes out.
And you can see through the blue
Yeah.
there.
That's right. You can see the little edges just poking through.
See?
So that's had a couple of coats of lame flake just sprayed across.
And it looks really good to the in natural light outdoors.
Sparkles.
Yeah, but we're not. It's pretty subtle. It's pretty subtle indeed.
Yeah.
Much like myself.
And then the orange parts here on the box art, it was white.
Yes.
So we've gone orange. So this is a 9 steps orange.
It's 9 steps orange, commonly referred to as PS62.
That's right.
Pure orange.
So, as you can see right there.
Definitely.
Same.
Yep. Color coded like we
We're going
meant.
around the track.
Color coded like we meant it.
You're not going to miss this at all.
The rest of the car was painted in PS32.
That's right.
Which is Corsa grey.
That's right.
And that's really good because it's got some body parts and additional parts that we didn't actually have to repaint.
No, that's right.
If you will.
So what do you got there? So we've got the engine cover.
And this is still a work in progress. So this will all go together. It's actually going to hit the track this Sunday.
Here.
In anger. Well, in anger. It's going to have Tony Gray driving it. So it's probably going to dawdle about.
Dawdle? So there's the engine cover. So we didn't bother painting the Corsa grey on that because the plastic was molded in was a perfect match anyway.
We raw dogged it. That is the color of the molded plastic.
Perfect.
We did put a little bit of lame flake on it.
So quick lame flake.
Continuity.
And also some gloss clear just to bring back the luster.
And some panel lines. Oh, I luster.
Oh, yeah, the panel lines.
I luster for this.
You like panel lines, don't you?
Sort of. I've discovered it.
Yeah.
I have recently discovered it when I saw the shenanigans that you modelers get up to with your engines.
Well, look at that. Okay, so
texture. It looks cast. It doesn't look like that was the raw, shiny blue plastic that this is.
It was.
It's not now.
No.
It looks like a rusty pipe. And BJ, the model master, when he's not bending air with airbrushes,
just pull this out of it.
He's mixing up concoctions of beautiful color palettes. Even got furry bits on the air filters.
Yeah, so we flocked that, didn't we?
Flocked it.
Yep. So it looks like the sponge-covered trumpets.
It's got some ignition leads. It's got a subsidiary fuel line. Looks really good. I really like it.
So I just put a flat clear over this not that long ago, and that's taken all the luster off those stickers because otherwise those stickers would have been super shiny. It looked fake. It looks painted on now, right?
I still luster for it.
Yeah. There we go. So what was the prerequisite for the exhaust? It was meant to be a worn, white-coated.
Yeah. Yeah, because a lot of them seem to be painted white back then.
Yeah.
But we didn't want it to be like showroom fresh because there's no way after 5 minutes on track. I mean, I know it looks nice and shiny now, but it's definitely not going to maintain that way.
No.
It's not just going to be a shelf queen, this car. It's going to be played with.
That's right.
It's going to have a story to tell.
That's right. So
and how does it go in? Show how it goes into the car.
I want to see how it goes in. Hang on. Let's just get that back out.
And this is how it's going to be played with.
Sits in there like that.
Yep.
Yep.
And then you put the boot lid on. The boot lid's going to be attached.
Yep.
In the upright position.
That's it. But while it's there, so
and
it's
it has these struts as well, yeah?
That's right. So they're going to help support the boot lid. Yeah.
And that will go something like that.
So that will be double-sided taped, but you're going to make it a bit more permanent.
I'll probably shoe it.
Yeah.
I'm reluctant not to put nuts and bolts. But yeah, so we've got struts.
Yep.
Look at that.
So from the front, looks like that. Coolidge. How good is it? Adds so much to it.
So, and the stickers are not 100% done. There's probably about 60 or 70% of the stickers on there. So we'll hopefully get it finished for Tony to take it on Sunday. Last week we showed the build, didn't we?
We did.
We did show the build. So it was just the body that had to be done. You have seen the progress. So look out for the episodes as they get released. It's been one of our most popular builds. Very entertaining.
Can't believe how much the engine actually hangs out of there.
It'll probably be on the floor after a lap. But anyway.
Well, as long as it looks okay now.
That's right.
That's right.
Nah, that's all part of it. It's actually really strong. It's not a delicate piece. Like I'm sure the ignition wires are quite delicate. But
the rest of it's pretty beefy.
It's chunkamunka.
Chunkamunka, as we say.
People say. Very cool.
Yep, it's come along really nicely.
Good work, BJ, on that. Did really well.
Well, you did most of it. So you built the chassis with Tony.
Yep.
And then
I
what did I do? I masked up the body, painted a little bit, painted up the engine. And then that's pretty much ready for this weekend.
We took turns at rattling the can, giving a bit of Mexican backhand and going forth.
What are we going to do? You're going to trim off the...
I don't know.
Or leave them like that?
I don't know. No, you sort of... you have to trim them. I have to trim them, but I sort of do like the aesthetics of a new Tamiya build with them sticking up to the sky. No, I think they pay for it. I think they get cheaper by the meter with Tamiya. No?
Well, they give it a bit of protection too.
It's a car stand.
Mm.
No?
So we don't have to worry about the roof getting scratched.
No. So a huge thank you to Tony Gray, Tamiya Australia, and yeah, everybody who helped out. See it at Geelong this weekend.
It's looking good. So if you would like one of these, just go to the website. I think we'll put our links up.
Yes.
We can always put another link up to get notified when they arrive. And they shouldn't be that far away now.
No, they should be the next fortnight or so.
But very cool. Brand new chassis, old school body, but how cool is the body? So it gives you a chance to do a bit of scale modeling. It just looks cool. Look at the flares. I mean, and look at how they've got the radio in the front. Didn't really fit, so they just slapped in the front in this big, I don't know, what do you call it? Extension with pipes going down the back.
Yeah, that's right.
And the decals at the back are really classy too. So it actually gives it that pressed metal look.
No, it's really nice. Wipers. It's a really cool little car. For, something that's going to retail for $250 or whatever, in that ballpark, you get a lot of value for your money in a really nice little build.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a race car per se, but you can race anything.
Well, that's right. And as
cool.
it showed, people will discover as they watch the build how interesting the design concept of the chassis
and
is.
you won't get bored of it because you can make it rear-wheel drive, front-wheel drive,
high motor,
be all sorts. So you can bet that Tamiya is going to build 1,000 bodies on this.
1,000.
Well, this one they've even just re-released the old MO2 one. So this body shell's been around since 1995.
Right.
So they can re-release all the old ones, the new ones. This is the new MO chassis of the future. MB01.
Definitely done a really good job. Really like that.
Very cool.
Well, there you go. And I think
that is it.
That's it for the show for this week.
I think we should wrap it up. It's one of our shortest ones in a while.
It has, because we always aim for 1 hour, and somehow they
blows out to an hour and a half.
That's right.
And we didn't know how long Scotty was going to run rampant in the. We had to curtail that a little bit.
Yeah, but I mean, he met a lot of interesting people.
Yeah. So a huge thank you for Scott, Simon, John, Stephen, Matthew, and Baden for representing us over there in Singapore.
That's right.
Hope you guys have fun.
So keep an eye out on our socials because any updates will be coming up on there, and we'll see how the boys do over the weekend.
Fantastic, guys. So near and far, thanks for watching, and join us again next week.
That's right.
We'll do it all again.
For sure.
Yeah?
With all different things to discover and see. All right.
That's been
Thanks
episode
again.
172. Thank you.
See you later.